The other side's definitely more dramatic. Long views.
Dramatic. That's
Yes.
a better word. Yep.
So Jim likes that better, but they're both gorgeous.
I love you.
Picking on you, honey. Came back over to Tofino on this evening. We're going to try the hike again tomorrow. I think we're going to have clear sky. You owe it to yourself. If you love the beach, if you kind of like the beach, if you ever thought sometime in your head, maybe sometimes I kind of like the beach, you should come here and come down to the beach at sunset. It just is everything you would expect for a gorgeous beach to be. It's a little chilly for my taste, but I'm not going to complain because it's too pretty to even care.
Let's go out where the shoreline rushes over our feet, where the tide pulls our fears to the deep, where the sun paints the sea.
Come down at low tide, all these rock formations are actually big oyster beds, and there's anemones all over the place. It is so cool down here.
Ocean breeze, waters deep, come with me. All we'll need is you and me, and we'll be free. We'll leave it all behind. We'll run into the night where the sun paints the sea.
Today is definitely, weather is so much better than yesterday. It's actually warm here today. So we're gonna grab some tacos and then we're gonna hit the trail.
A old standard local favorite here in Tofino. They also have a location in Vancouver now, from what we understand. And they just opened up a second satellite location in the Long Beach campground right beside the Golf Pro Shop. But we wanted to come to the original. Everyone's so polite that nobody goes and sits down at the table until they have their food. We'll arm wrestle here, but no one is scrambling to take the feeding. Everyone just kind of waits till they get their food. You're right there. And by then, everyone's had a chance to eat and leave, and the rotation seems to be very efficient. Imagine that.
Right, so I've got a yam taco,
Yes,
crispy chicken taco, and a pork taco.
correct.
And I'm going to eat your guac and your chips.
Okay, perfect.
Oh, there's a lot of guacamole.
There's a lot of
guacamole. That was absolutely delicious. Well worth it. It took an hour and a half, but
from start to finish.
From start to finish, from line, eating, everything else. Well worth it. But yeah, now we're gonna go take a hike, the Pacific, whatever.
We're gonna walk off our tacos. Wild Pacific Trail, same one we tried to do in the fog. We're now gonna check it out in the sunshine. So he means business. He's here to do some walking.
All we have is nothing, sometimes nothing's all you need. When you're stripped of all your armor, you can finally feel the breeze. Living in the moment.
This could be the most gorgeous coastline I have ever seen in my entire life.
I have to agree with you.
Wow. It just doesn't stop.
It's not much of a hike because we keep stopping to take pictures.
Oh, well,
Good day.
great day.
tide came in quickly.
Very quickly.
Something to be mindful of.
Yes, that's right.
So this area is beautiful, but let's go back down to the lighthouse.
Okay, let's do it.
It was more dramatic down there.
It's probably a good thing we turned around because we would have gotten trapped on the other side.
We ain't got pockets full of money, but we're rich in other things. This highway is our living room. We're swimming in the mystery. We're living in the moment.
One of the things we're really enjoying about the Wild Pacific Trail is down here on the end with the lighthouse. The hiking part, the trail itself, is through the thick forest, and it in itself is a gorgeous hike. And you're in the shade, it keeps you out of the sun. And they have so many little pullouts where you can walk out here, and they have benches and scenic areas, and it's amazing.
We were born with gold on the inside. Gold on the inside. We're alive. We're sipping on sunshine. We wanna taste of this world as the offer. Unafraid, we were made to wander. We will never let it go to waste. No, we're never gonna let it fade. We wanna taste of this world as the offer. When we run out of wine, we'll be sipping on sunshine.
We've only gone a little over a mile or so, and already we're losing our blue sky. We can feel mist in the air. Fog might be coming. Fast. It changes so fast here. But I'm so glad we came back because, as you can tell, it's just a completely different experience when it's not foggy. And the fog was beautiful in its own way. It's kind of a neat mystical feeling. But these long views where you can see a cove through a cove through a cove through a cove, we didn't see that in the fog yesterday. So it's a whole new experience.
I do think the other side's prettier. What do you think?
I don't think I could choose.
Oh, okay.
The other side's definitely more dramatic. Long views. I agree.
Dramatic. That's
Yes.
a better word. Yep.
So Jim likes that better. But they're both gorgeous. Just
I love you.
picking on you, honey.
This is the longest stretch we've gone with no hookups. 4 nights here in Tofino. It was a surprise to us, but we conserved and we did pretty well. It's showing gray is 75 and black is 81, but black was even rolled into wherever we were last.
Nanaimo.
Oh yeah, Nanaimo. So we
That's
did.
been 8 days since we've dumped the black.
Yeah, that's right. 8 days since we've dumped the black. So we did really well. We conserved water. We're not sure that our sensors are right because it's still showing fresh at 60. And to me, that math doesn't work out.
I'm positive our freshwater sensor is not working because it's still set 100% after we each had a shower, short showers, and washed some dishes. So we may have actually done a better job conserving because we weren't really sure where we were with the water.
We did all right until this morning. We ran the generator quite a while yesterday, probably 4 or 5 hours. And we woke up to dead batteries this morning. We did this on purpose, this trip. We took everything stock. And we have the 1,000-watt inverter and 2 lithium batteries. That's all we've had. We've had 2 lithium batteries in fifth wheels before, and we thought we'd be all right. But clearly, I think this is the culprit. The 12-volt refrigerator, I think, is drawing more off the batteries than what we realized.
The refrigerator issue, here you go again with the trade-offs and the pros and the cons. Yes, I think it's definitely probably pulling down more battery than we suspected because it was really our only major draw. Having said that, we did have the solar panel and full sun yesterday, so it might not be quite enough to keep it going if you're using the rest of your RV as well. When we had the fifth wheels, we never ran into that problem, but we used to get propane on a regular basis.
We have now spent a total of probably 11 weeks in this RV since we picked it up, and we've never run out of even one tank yet. So propane power, propane power. No perfect solution known to man, so it's just a matter of trade-off.
We outran the fog on the Wild Pacific Trail, so that was a good thing. But we came back down to the beaches in Tofino because it's our last night here. It's so hard to leave this place. Oh my gosh. And the fog caught up with us. It's a little better down here on Long Beach, but we wanted to go back where we were last night, take it all in one more time before we go. And weather's just one of those things. No matter where you're traveling or how it is that you travel, sometimes you run into it.
We're trying to get out of here this morning. We are so sad to be leaving Tofino. Silas likes the beach area too. Oh, hi, buddy. We are heartbroken to be leaving Tofino. This place is truly magical. But we're excited to see Victoria and heartbroken that we're about to leave Canada. This is our last stop on the trip. We have to cross back through that construction zone that we did coming here today, but it's a weekend and it's a holiday. So we don't have to hit that magical 1 hour of time where you can get back across the island. They seem to have an automatic stoplight there that just alternates lanes direction to get through the 1-lane section. So it'll slow us down a little, but not as badly as on our way over here. It's a hard drive. So I know Jim's kind of dreading this first 12-kilometer stretch getting out of here. Very steep, very windy, very intense driving, but Jim's got this. He's a champ.
Buddy, you're going to fall out.
You got to get back in the RV. Back in the RV. What a goober. He's like, don't forget me. Don't forget me. Let's do a safety check so we can get out of here. We had all of our windows open the whole time we were here, so we did a triple check that they were all locked down. We've seen some horror stories on how that can go. Can I get some lights? Good.
It's not seeing the trailer.
Do we need to reset it again?
I don't know.
Do you remember how we did that last time?
We never did.
Oh,
It just started.
and then it starts singing again. Well, there's that. Did it come back on?
Yeah.
At some point, we should do some full reset.
Yeah, we should.
But I mean, it's fine. But I feel like the entire casing that holds the plug feels a little loose to me.
Yeah, I
Probably
agree.
something we could tighten it.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Yeah, I don't think.
Does the ball look right to you?
Yeah.
Okay. I guess I've never looked at it from this angle.
All right, safety check.
So after I've done a walkthrough, Jim does a walkthrough. It's just you get so used to looking at things like around your own house you do that you might not see it. And so we like to put double eyes on it before we pull out. Looks good. We're good.
We did quite a bit of walking today. And then we got our bikes and we did some biking. And then we took a water taxi. And then we walked again. And then we ate fish and chips. So now, logically, what one must do is take an Uber back to their bikes because they're too full to walk that far.
We're sipping on sunshine.